Hello everyone. Today let me explain you about a program in C++, largest of three numbers. Here in largest of three numbers, I have created a file named largest of three numbers.cpp in a folder, and here new tab is open. So let me start. Hash include iOS stream, then using namespace std. Now we'll use int main itself. In the previous video I had explained about void main, why it's not feasible to be using it in a program. So int main, and let us start writing our code. First, initializing three variables for largest of three numbers. It will be int num1 comma num2 comma num3. See, basically what we are doing is we are creating a memory space for num1, num2 and num3 of size integer data type in the memory, so that while we are inputting the values, it will be easy for the program to fetch the values and giving the required output. So now we are printing an output statement, so it's cout enter three numbers. Okay, now after writing we need to write an endl because we need this in a new line. Now we have to input three numbers, so cin num1 num2 num3. We have inputting the three numbers num1 num2 and num3. Now we'll use if else blocks for writing the conditions. In C++, we'll write the if else block like this: if, and inside the brackets, that is parenthesis, we'll write a condition as since we are doing it as largest of three numbers, num1 greater than num2 and num1 greater than num3. Now this operator here, double and symbol, will be used for checking the two conditions, that if both are true then this block is executed. If we use this symbol, if either of the blocks are true, then the block will be executed. We don't want either of the blocks, so we'll be using AND. We need both the conditions to be true, so we have used that condition operator. Now we are outputting double quotes largest of three numbers. Okay, now outputting, we have to write it as num1, then endl because we need this in a new line. Yes. Now else if, this is the second condition, we're using else if block. Now num2 is greater than num1, again and num2 greater than num3. Now in this block we'll write the output statement as num2, largest of three numbers. Okay, now we'll write it as num2 then endl. Right, now since we have put a condition for num1 being the largest and num2 being the largest, since the only remaining is num3, I'll simply write it as else. Now in this else block we don't need to give any condition for num3. We'll directly write it as cout largest of three numbers. Okay, now largest of three numbers, then we'll write it as num3. We need to turn a new line, so end. Right, since this is inside the main block, this is int main, we are returning the data type int, so we have to write it as return 0 at the end of the program inside the main block. Now let me tell you one more thing about commenting. Why do we need commenting in first place? We need commenting because if any user doesn't understand what the code is given here, we basically helping them to understand what the program is about. So for example, unlike commenting, for commenting we are using double slashes. We'll write it as initializing three numbers, three variables for numbers. Okay, now this here is input three numbers. Okay, now here I'll write the condition for first number. Okay, here condition for second number. Right, so this here is else block if neither of them are executed. Right, now we can now understand that initializing three variables for numbers, and here we are inputting three numbers, and this block is the condition for the first number. Here we are outputting, then here is this condition for the second number, and this block will be executed if neither of these two are executed. Else block is executed if neither of them are executed. So this is now become a user-friendly program. Now let me press Ctrl S. Now we can also say that commenting will only help the user understand what the code is about, and on the other hand, it will not affect the code in any manner. So let me run the program now. It's asking for me to enter three numbers, 5, 10, 12. Now it has given me the largest of three numbers, 12. So how is this executed? Now first it has asked me to enter three numbers. In this statement is being given to me for me to input the three numbers. Okay, so I have inputted the three numbers. Now it has gone inside the first block, that is if block. It has checked num1 is greater than num2, num1 is greater than num2, false, and num1 is greater than num3, num1 is greater than num3, both are false. So this condition is not executed, it has become false. It will go to next, else if block. Here in else if block, it is going to check that num2 is greater than num1, true, this condition has become true, but num2 is greater than num3, that is num2 is greater than num3 is false, because 10 is less than 12. Since one of them is false, this block is also not being executed. It has come to else. See, I have commented it as else block is executed if neither of them are executed. Here these two are not executed, so this statement is executed and we are printing the statement largest of three numbers. So I'm given it as num3. So here num3 is 12. So since these two conditions are not executed, num3 has become 12. That is the largest of three numbers. Now, if you want one more, I will give you it as 15, 7, and 14. The largest of three numbers is 15. How is this? It is telling me that I have entered the three numbers. It has gone inside of block. First, it has checked that num1 is greater than num2, num1 is greater than num2, true, and num1 is greater than num3. Num1 is greater than num3. Obviously true. 15 is greater than 14. Since both the blocks of condition have become true, it has executed this statement, the largest of three numbers, as num1. Okay, so it will, since this block is executed, it will not go inside either of these two, because the first condition in the if block, that is the if block, is executed. Now it will directly go to return 0. That is, it will return to the operating system to output in the terminal or console wherever it is possible. So thank you guys. You have been very patiently listening to my explanation, and I'll be coming up with more videos on C++ programming. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.